Should have gotten a drink of water. I should fix the thing that does the pop, but I didn't, so it's too late for that now. Hi, it's me. This is kind of bright. Let's close this. I'm gonna do something ridiculous. This is a ridiculous thing to do. But I was shopping for fasteners, and I just went down this rabbit hole of fastener shopping, and it was just like this nightmare. And then I realized that I have a drawer, like the bottom drawer of this little organizer back here, has like a nightmare. It's a screw nightmare. And some of these screws, I think these screws I've had for 20 years, more longer than that, because these are like screws from when I was putting together PCs when I was a teenager. And so I know there's M3 screws in here. I just know it because I found some. And I think I found an M2.5, but I think I can just drill out everything and make it M3. So why are we doing this? I don't know, but this is what we're going to do. This is like at some point in the past, something very bad happened, and all my tiny like PC screws ended up in one bucket. But then I didn't really put together any PCs for 20 years. So these are all very old, but you know, PCs are, I think it's like floppy drives and optical drives tend to be M3. This looks M3. And then, but case screws are something else. Case screws, I think, are not metric, which is weird. So I think like the case screws are some US standard, some imperial standard, and then optical drives and things like that, I think, are typically M3. So, you know, I was talking earlier about how I just kind of want to standardize in some ways and be like, this is the way that I do things. And so if I just use M3 screws for everything, M3s are easy to find. I've got a bunch of M3 screws in here. I think the other fun thing is I don't have, maybe I can find the trick would be if I could find an M3 nut, and then I could know because I could thread it in, or like an M3 insert. And just to make things a little more dangerous, there's a million thumbtacks in here for some reason. So just because like sticking my hands in this nightmare of screws isn't enough. I also found this, there's a little Jigglypuff in here. Like the bottom drawer of the case is just a no man's land, and I haven't really used or touched any of this stuff for probably 10 years. Like some of the stuff is definitely from 10 years ago, and then poof, in here. Yeah, so this is what we're doing. Can I by sight identify these screw sizes? Probably not. Like, but I did realize, I'm pretty sure, like, I think one of these is an M2.5 or an M2. Hard to tell without something to thread it in, but this is definitely smaller. But I feel pretty confident that anything that looks metric is going to be M3, just because these are mostly old PC screws, and old PC screws are mostly M3. Or that other thing, you know, case screws versus slide. So somewhere in here, I have some very sharp tweezers, I think. Unless the tweezers are not in this bucket. Should be the tweezer bucket. A magnet in here. Is this useful? Okay. I think that was with my grandfather's. Got this other magnet in here. This one telescopes. I don't really think these are going to be useful, but just in case we need some magnets, I've got magnets there. And just so I can magnetize everything. There's another spudger. Should keep that handy. Like, keep that over there for spudging. I'm not seeing the very sharp, very fancy tweezers that I once owned. Maybe they're not in this toolbox. The toolboxes need a overhaul. But these, that's all I was thinking of, but those will do, right? Where are my good tweezers? Has anybody seen my good tweezers? got them at the beginning of grad school and I just got a bunch of stuff in Sparkfun. So many random Allen keys everywhere. I need to start an Allen key file. They're just all over the place. It should be in this toolbox. This was like the electronics toolbox. Some more tiny Allen keys in here. Yeah, this is weird. And now I'm sad. I found another Allen key though. So where's the nice tweezers? I don't know where they could, I mean, maybe I took them out for some other project and thought like, oh, these should go in this other. Anyway, whatever, we'll use these. We'll try these. I don't know, these are gonna make my fingers tired because you gotta pinch them. They're like reverse tweezers. They default to tweeze mode and you gotta pinch them to pull them apart. Okay, I think these magnets are not helping also. Almost, did they pick up the... yeah, it's just, there's no... Be very fine-tuned with our magnets. Okay, so we have, we've got 1 million... We've got 1 million... This is just going to be hard. I might as well just get chopsticks. 1 million thumbtacks. And will the tweezers make it easier for me to do with the thumbtacks, or will they make it harder? I kind of feel like it's easier to just stick my fingers in there, even though it seems ill-advised. Got some nice jumpers in here. I don't have enough little slots for all these. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the prize, and we're gonna just... It's like I'm picking out all the, you know, it's like picking out all the brown M&Ms or something. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this. I thought it might be meditative, because it's like I've been carrying this jumbled mess with me. This is a jumbled mess I've been just carrying with me for years. So maybe this will be like doing solitaire or something. Help me relax. I feel like the tweezers aren't really doing it for me. So look at these little weird standoffs. I think these are some old PC case parts, maybe. Okay, well, you know, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna stick. Does that pick up on the microphone? Is that good ASMR? Kyle, welcome to... No, well, this is a different stream. This is an ASMR stream. And the ASMR sound is me getting thumbtacks stuck in my hands. Can you hear that? I could rattle them around in my mouth. Kyle, we've got to find... I'm trying to find the M3. Where is it? Should I gargle? I'm not even going to say that. I did find a nut, though. Now that you mention it. It's got nylon in there. Kyle, what are you doing? What are you doing with yourself these days? What's going on in your life? Tell me all about your life. Should I set up a special microphone just in here so you can hear every time blood comes out of my fingers? There's a basketball thing, or like a, you know, one of those things. This, it doesn't look metric. I don't know what to do with these long ones. It's a cool thumb screw. Ow. I feel like the camera, maybe the camera's not optimally placed. Oh my god. Reddit bots. What are you doing with Reddit bots? Did you get... What happened to your streamer friend? Your hot tub streamer friend? Did they become a superstar? Look at that. It's got a washer and a lock washer on it. It's my lucky day. Is that M2? Or is it M3? We'll never know. Chugging along. What are you doing on Reddit now? Are you a crypto millionaire? What I need is, do you think these are? Those look like, I don't remember what they are. The big stupid ones. No one likes those. But is it M2? Yeah. I'm sorry, M3? Seems like it, right? Look at that thread in there. Beautiful. It just got stuck. It's not beautiful. Oh no, it's supposed to, I guess. It ran into some little thing. Okay, that's great news. We've got so many M3 screws now. This is that other flavor, and I don't know what to do with them. I guess we should just clear out this guy and put the ones that look like the case screws over here. Wait, okay, so you've got to watch chat for lots of, like, you looking for like is this like a rate? You're looking for like frequency, like 10 lols per second or something, or just cumulative? Or yeah, like over a yeah. So the bot's gonna watch for like X number of lols over X number of seconds, and when that happens, it's gonna flip some switch. And it's going to clip, what, like starting wherever the lol started? That sounds serious. There are little devices that let you test threads. But I don't have one. Like, this is too small, right? This will just slide in here? Yeah. I mean, that wouldn't be too hard. You would have some, how would you do it? You'd have some kind of buffer that's your lol buffer, right? So you have something that anytime a lol comes up, it gets stuck in the buffer, right? So you just have an array, it's a lol array. And then that could, think of that as like one part of the job. And then you have another thing that's job it is to loop through that maybe after that, like it's another loop. And it's going to say, hey, those look like those have different pitches. Right? Oh no. This doesn't look like it's the same pitch. Or maybe it's just dirty. I'm going to ignore that. Yeah, so you've got an array. Anytime a lol happens, goes in the array. Easy. Something else is going to loop through. Maybe that is a 2.5. Is going to loop through and throw away all expired lols. So any lol that is older than a certain age. That slides right in there. Is this really right? And then so you're left then with a collection that tells you the number of lols that exist within the window, and then all you do is count those. And it's like a simple frequency counter, basically. And you would know the oldest lol and the most recent lol. The problem is like, how do you decide to clip? Do you clip like 30 seconds before the first lol? Like whatever the window size is, plus the... you got to decide how to make your window. So I think this standoff is for these case screws. That's the tricky part to me, is how you decide where to start and end your clip. I mean, it's easy to spot these metric ones. But what I want are these. Like these little panhead, Phillips, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Like 6 millimeters or millimeters. Yeah, it's like 4 millimeters long. So how do you yeah, how do you know that though? Like does Twitch let you do that? Does the Twitch API let you auto clip? That's brass. From just an arbitrary timestamp? And then you can just do the thing? Kyle, I know you're trying to trick me into doing this. I know you're trying to trick me into writing this thing. It's like when Tom Sawyer tricked everybody into painting the fence. Or was that Huckleberry Finn? Who tricked everybody? Kyle, I think you can write this. I think you can do it. I think you've got what it takes. You've already got code to watch chat. All you have to do is create a lol array. And it's not really an array. You'd want like a lol entry. So in a real language that wasn't JavaScript, it would be like some kind of data structure that tells you like a lol and then the timestamp for the lol. And I don't know if you use the I guess you use the timestamp that comes with the chat, right? Not the actual timestamp where the thing is running. Hard to say. Hard to say. We're really making headway on pricking my fingers. We're doing very well with that part of this project. I don't think I've drawn blood yet, though. I have had a tetanus shot fairly recently. I think. Oh boy, have I? When was my last tetanus shot? Hang on, let me just check my immunization history. But I've only been with this doctor for a couple of years, so oof. That's probably fine, right? I'll check my tetanus status with my left hand while I handle these. Okay, what do we got here? My medical records, immunizations. Oh yeah, 2018, tetanus, diphtheria. So yeah, I got my Tdap there. Just got a new influenza shot. Great. What is this? Oh yeah, right. Triple COVID shots. I got the triple threat. Kind of hurting my neck. I didn't really plan for that part. Kyle, I thought that I was going to be gone for a few minutes, like be gone for a few months, and I was going to come back, and you were going to say, that because I disappeared, you decided to take it upon yourself, and you were going to be, you were going to learn JavaScript to write terrible bots. Is this the right pitch? Seems like it's not. Oh, it is. Look. Oh, how about that? I got jumpers in here too. Where do we put them though? I don't have any more little buckets. Put the jumpers over here with this one 2.5 millimeter screw. Oh, I got jumpers. We can do jumper stuff. No, Kyle, you've got what it takes. I forgot. Are you in school? Are you 55 years old? I can't remember. What are you doing with your life? Ouch. You eat, you sleep, you work, you Twitch. There was a Flintstones episode where there was a dance craze called the Twitch. I mean, I don't think the Flintstones are very good, but there was a dance trait. So when you said you Twitch, it made me imagine you doing the dance, which I think was really just kind of literally twitching. And it was probably, I don't know, they probably had like a guest star, and then they gave the guest star some kind of vaguely stunned. I mean, it was like I mean, you know, like kind of when Elvis would do like a, you know, like an Elvis move, like sort of a kind of a twitchy Elvis move. I think it was sort of based on that, if I remember correctly. And then I think the song was like Twitch, Twitch. I think it was a kind of an Elvis-y thing. I don't think it was good. I'm not implying that it was good or that I liked it. It's just exists in my memory. Kyle, remind me, what do you do for work when you're not doing Flintstones popular? You could probably start a TikTok craze with the Twitch. You should Twitch on TikTok. It's a bad song. The Flintstones was not a very good show. Just broadly speaking. I think it did some, you know, did some important things, but it was basically just the Honeymooners again, right? It was just the Honeymooners, but in the Stone Age. It's the exact same template. Hundreds of thousands? Is that true? Man. So is this still what fan screws look like? This is what fan screws used to look like. Maybe they still do. Back in my day. Oh, that thing. Flintstones, basically the Honeymooners, except I think Fred and Wilma did sleep in the same bed, which I don't think humans did that on television until the Munsters? Did the Flintstones beat the Munsters to it? I can't remember. What happens after this box is sorted? I don't think I'm gonna fully sort it. That would be ludicrous. Or would it? I kind of just, one, I want to get the thumbtacks out of here. I think that's maybe the most important thing, is to get the thumbtacks out of here, so I stop stabbing myself when I'm digging for a screw. But as I go, I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled for what looks like an M3 screw. Because I just took a drill bit and I just bored out the holes on this Raspberry Pi from M2.5 to I think I used an 1/8 inch bit to just kind of bore it out a little bit. So now these M3 screws fit, right? So I can put an M3 screw in there. And then that thing I 3D printed earlier, this little bracket, I made these holes M2.5, like M2.5. So I was thinking I could like kind of force them to thread, but maybe not. Probably actually too hard. I probably do need to drill them out. I don't have an M2 bit or an M2.5 bit. I mean, it almost seems like it would work. Almost. Well, I think I'm going to reprint this with slightly bigger holes and maybe like a little 2mm standoff on the top for it to sit on. But otherwise, I think that in principle this thing worked. Like this would just sit on here. It just needs a little bit of a standoff. And then if I could just screw these in with the millions of M3 screws I already have. I mean, it'd be nice to find matching ones, but that's a whole nother affair. I could also just buy some, but that was the problem. I was trying to buy them and there's just too many. There's just too many. And then I was looking at like screw manufacturing companies in Portland. I don't know. Kyle, I think I have an attention deficit disorder, but it's undiagnosed. And now I'm probably just too old to diagnose it, right? It's like, does that look like an M2? Or sorry, I keep saying M2. It's M3. But that's a different pitch, right? That's not going to thread in there. Does this thread in there? No, it just kind of sinks in. So I don't know what this is. Maybe this is M3 with a different pitch or something. Is ADD good for streaming? I don't know, man. I just feel like I can't concentrate on anything anymore. I'm falling to pieces. Oh, I found it. I found a nut. But that looks SAE, right? Like that doesn't look metric. Maybe that goes with the thing that I just picked up. Maybe that's like a number 4. I can kind of thread this though. It kind of threads. Feels loose though. I think it's actually probably really M4. Maybe it's this. Not quite. You think so? Is that why we're all here? Sometimes you just, we're just out here looking for nuts and bolts. I don't have any bolts in here. These are mainly machine screws. They're all these. I don't know what to do with these nuts. We'll just stick them over here for now. In this the junk bin. But these have like this extra little washer around. I don't really like that. It's just these little pan heads. I think that's the secret. I think that's what we want. That one's kind of too big. There's another jumper. What if I just fully sorted this? What if I found sorted and labeled everything in here? Would I feel good? Would I feel bad? I already feel like I'm getting some kind of infection. Look, I found another one of these screws though. So that's a triumph. I know, I mean, I could be doing something productive probably, but I don't know. I'm real good at kind of like thinking myself into corners and not actually accomplishing anything. This is actually a different screw. Still looks like it's a 2.5. I don't know why I had those. I don't know what I would have had that were M2 or M2.5. Kyle, you could be learning JavaScript right now to write this terrible bot. The lol bot. I mean, I feel we've made just massive progress on the thumbtack front, so that's a real win. All these jumpers. Who would have thought? Yeah, I know. I mean, you don't want to. I mean, you could have the screw sorting on one monitor and the JavaScript editor on the other monitor. You could do what Life is Yours does, who has like 7 Twitch streams and 3 YouTube videos open simultaneously. I don't know. I don't know about that guy. He's in college, but I don't think he's ever gone to class. Look at that. Look at that adorable. Look at the nut. Look at how cute it is. That is a cute nut. That looks like maybe like an. So this. That doesn't thread in there. I would kind of doubt that I have any metric nuts. Okay, just get a pencil and I'll just dictate the program to you. Okay, are you ready? Function. Space. Main. Space. Left curly bracket. Enter. You're doing great. You're doing very well. That's exactly right. That looks like a 2.5 or a 3. I mean, you're halfway. You basically got a program going right there. I think you're doing very well. Is this not right? This kind of doesn't seem right. The thing is, I could dictate all the array stuff to you. That doesn't actually look right. But I'd have to look up how to do the Twitch API part of it. The array stuff, whatever, piece of cake. Anybody could do it. You can make a wall class. You really just need like a struct, so it could just be an object, I guess. We want it to be Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the right way to do that in JavaScript. What a mess. Just want an object with two properties. One that's a timestamp. It's all you care about. Actually, it could just be an array. It could just be an array. It could just be an array of timestamps. Because you're only looking for lol. You don't really care the context in which lol was said. You just care that somebody lolled, right? Okay, Kyle, I'm gonna make a deal with you. You ready for the deal? There are definitely some nuts in here. What they go to, I don't know. I got this cute little, no, I don't know about that chair. I don't know about this. I don't understand your art. Look at this. Look at this guy. It's so cute. That must be an M2. This must be an M2.5. Right? Is that what we're gonna say? There are some washers in here. There's a fair number of nuts. We've got a nut assortment. I could try to... Yeah, I can't really sort the nuts because I just don't know what they are. I think these are M3s. This makes sense that they would be. Oh no, I dropped that into the death trap. Okay, I got it. It's safe. Crisis averted. I like that one. I like that style of screw. I like the cut of its jib. It's a good looking screw, right? Maybe we should go through and rate all of these. I'm gonna rate my screw. Is that an M3? I think it is. I think it is. You know, some people have strong opinions on fasteners. Just like people have strong opinions on most things. Somebody out there probably hates M3. See a lot of the same nut. They look like number 6 or maybe number 4 nuts. Do they go with these? Do they pair with the weird PC case ones? I think they do. Look at that. Is these number 6? I don't know. I think they're number 6. Kind of making a mess here. I need more little bin. Like that. Is that a number 6? Look at that. incredible. I'm just gonna put all these on here. What a triumph. This is a great day for fasteners. I made a mistake. I don't think these are all gonna fit. Kyle, my nuts. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. Oh, weird. This is a slot. A slot-headed screw. Nobody wants that. They're not all gonna fit. It's okay, I found another one. It's fine. Yeah. One day I'm gonna be really grateful that I went through and did this. I'm gonna think like, yeah, this is a super good idea. It's a very good use of my time. Okay. Very good. I dropped it. So many head types here. In our little M3 assortment. My favorite food? That's pretty broad. That's a tough one. Favorite food. You have a little more specificity. Can we narrow that down? Like my favorite cuisine, my favorite umbrella of food, maybe is Thai food. I'm gonna say probably Thai food. There's so many jumpers. Favorite dinner. It changes through the year. So I don't really eat dinner anymore. I only eat dinner once a week for various reasons. But usually on Friday nights I eat dinner, and probably my favorite Friday night dinner is some Thai noodle dish, like pad see ew or pad ki mao. I'm gonna go with noodles. Thai noodles. Thai noodle dish. Probably the one. That looks too fat. That's too fat. Is it? Stupid. Big fat screw. What do I do with all these jumpers? We could just stick all the jumpers on I know, we're basically done. This is incredible. I don't use jumpers very often, but maybe I should. Maybe I start using jumpers more. Jumpers are cool. Gonna have this whole little jumper array. Very excited about it. This is how I'm choosing to store these. Kyle, I know you could write the script. I know you could do it. Do you have any ambitions to write any kind of software? Are you you're more? Are you like more management material? That's weird. True problem. Product manager? Okay. Sure. Not unreasonable. I've been out of the loop, you know. I haven't been on Twitch for a while. What's the new thing? I feel like when I was leaving, everybody was in a hot tub. What are we doing now? Are we like actually murdering people on stream? Is there full frontal nudity? What's the thing on Twitch? This looks like it doesn't actually have metal in it. That would not be a very effective jumper. Gambling, okay, great. Everybody loves gambling. I'm gonna set this aside because it seems broken. Is that against the rules, I'm assuming? That was weird. This one's weird. I don't like it. Fired. Why? Why do people like New World? So Draklin loves it. I played the second beta and it feels so generic. It like seems so like a computer just generated an MMO. I don't understand what the appeal is at all. I spent a fair amount of time in it. I played through that whole beta weekend. I probably paid like 15 or 20 hours. It just, why? Like, what is the deal? Is it actually good? It seemed so boring and so generic. I guess. Man, it seems bad. It seems so lame. This is just because there haven't been very many good games this year. People are just will play whatever garbage comes out. Why are people wasting their time on stuff like that, Kyle, when they could be sorting their screws? You know? Why aren't people making good use of their time? Investing their time, you might say. Investing in themselves by sorting all their screws. That's true. You just gotta... Like, you know, probably in a couple weeks, it's all going to be about screw sorting. Everybody's going to be sorting screws on Twitch. Okay. This is my jumper storage with my filthy 25-year-old jumpers ready to go for whatever I need them for. They're ready. there any more jumpers in here? I think we got almost all of the thumbtack. Do you think I can make partner by doing screw sorting streams? The problem is eventually these screws will be sorted, and then what will I do? I'll lose my income. Is that the secret? It's not really Borat. We're kind of out of Borat Speedo weather, right? It's not really the right time of year for that. Are we getting into spooky season? Isn't everybody going to be spooky on Twitch now? Does Twitch love spookiness? I bet people on the front page of Twitch right now are having like some Spooktober stream and somebody's dressed as a skeleton. Am I right? If not, could be me. It could be you. Somebody's doing a Spooktober stream on the homepage right now, right? Just a given. Okay, we have all these stupid screws. Whatever they are. The case screws. Those are pretty easy to spot. Grab all those, which I will just probably never use in a million years, because why would I? They don't fit in this, do they? Wait, they do. Wait, I thought the M3s were supposed to fit in. Oh, God, oh no. No, they don't fit here. Do they? They kind of seem like they thread and they get stuck. Okay. Anyways. You don't love it when you just go to the homepage and have to listen to whatever nonsense is happening? What if it was a spooky skeleton, though? Would you feel better? Would you like it more then? If it was a spooky, scary skeleton? Or would you be too scared? I feel like autoplay videos are the least of our concerns now. There's so much. It's impossible to look at a web page without 85 things popping up. Do you want cookies? Do you want ads? Do you want to join our mailing list? You need to turn off your ad blocker. Do you want help? You want to talk to Alice, our product support person? Do you want to turn on notifications for this website? The answer to which is an emphatic no. I never in a million years would want notifications from a website. What if it was a sexy spooky skeleton? Would that change your opinion? I'll check for you. Twitch.tv. We're going to end up playing some sound. Oh, it actually started muted. I didn't know it did that. I thought it played sound. Is it because I'm streaming, it's going to be kind and not play sound? Okay. Popular live channels. Someone named Shroud. Never heard of him. Playing a game called New World. Never heard of it. That guy has a headband on. Does that mean that guy's ninja?
I try.
Okay, she's playing New World. Oh, this New World. Wow. Oh, they kind of changed the homepage. She's doing some weird ASMR. Okay, I'm shocked. I'm seeing less spookiness than I was expecting. For what is it? It's October 3rd already. Am I looking in the wrong? Do I need to go to just chatting? What's going on just chatting? Twitch Church. I think she's eating mac and cheese. Okay, I was wrong. I was dead wrong. I don't see any spookiness. I'm shocked. Surely if we could... Okay, actually I found some spookiness. I had to scroll down a little bit. She has some spooky wallpaper. So... Well, I was wrong. I thought it was going to be just skeletons wall to wall, but what do I know? Okay, do we have enough screws now? The problem is the caps are all totally inconsistent. This. I can't do that one. I gotta do this one. Halloween decorations? Right now. Let's do it. You ready? Welcome to Halloween. Now I can't see the screws anymore. And that's the spookiest thing of all. Is I can't okay, I have to turn these on. Sorry, Halloween's over. We can leave the red background. See these little M3s? I think they're gonna be okay. So short. I got enough clearance if I just make a little 2mm lip. The problem, though, is that with this friend, like bobbing for apples, but it's bobbing for screws. I think we got all the thumbtacks. I think we did it. What an accomplishment. Every single thumbtack. There's a lot of thumbtacks. Look at this. Incredible. Incredible work. Ooh, that's a good one. Look at that one. That one's good. I want more of these. If I had more of these, we'd be set. So the problem is these are not going to... this isn't going to work. I would need to bore these out in some way. Is it gonna work? Well, it just worked. Was that not actually an M3? Why did that work? Did I just thread this? Incredible. This is called tapping. And I just tapped this, apparently. But maybe that was actually... Oh, I shouldn't have put that in there because maybe that wasn't actually M3. Oh no! I think it wasn't. Wait, come back. Where did that screw go? That's a different pitch. That wasn't M3. It wasn't M3 at all. So I mean, this is also isn't M3. I think that's number 4. So these, the M3s are going to be... I just don't think they're going to go. And I don't have a reasonable... I mean, I guess we can do that. That's nice. What do you think? Is that what I should do? You think I should just close my eyes, slam my hands into the big pile? Power move, right? Look at that. Totally safe. I mean, there's still definitely sharp things in here, but I think there are no longer literal thumbtacks. I think we have fully read the world. Okay, something did stab me. I guess it was just a sharp edge of the screw. Yeah, we did it. This is great. Nailed it. Okay, so I made these 2.5 millimeters. Maybe if they were 2.75, it would be a little less annoying. And if we gave them a little nubbin on top. So like if we had an extra 2 millimeters, would that be enough to clear? So that, because the annoying thing is that the SD card and then these little plastic dudes coming out of the... Does that look like about 2 millimeters? Okay, wait. I have a measuring implement for this very thing. I'll be right back. That's the wrong screen. Why would that happen? It happened again. It switched which screen it thinks is the capture screen. I don't know why it would do that though. Who knows? I forgot what it was. Okay, wait, hang on. Okay, here we are. Whew. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were gonna try to measure the clearance of the stupid little Ethernet thing. Oh no, I think I left my calipers on. Man, I don't understand why these don't just auto turn off. That's really dumb. Probably because I didn't buy expensive enough calipers. I should have bought more expensive calipers. I should put that on my Christmas list. Maybe Santa will bring me some. So, we want to... Exactly 2 millimeters. Can I do... Can we just please... we're not gonna get it. Okay, but can we just, come on. I just want to set it to 2 millimeters. Okay. Whew. 2 millimeters. So this little nubbin is sticking out 2 millimeters. Does this little nubbin clear these? Just barely. See a little daylight there, so it doesn't quite clear it, but I think that's okay. Maybe they should be 2.5 millimeters. Right? Why am I so bad at this? I guess I could just try to actually do the thing. It's just so hard because it's such a delicate little nubbin. I don't know, man. I think 2 millimeters is fine. Just over 2. Do 2.5, and then we just know everything is okay. Let's do it. So we'll make little 2.5 millimeter risers, right? And then the actual thickness of the thing, I guess, can be 2.5 for a total of 5 millimeters. So where's the thing? Yeah, it's for the spinny chair brain. And I don't even know if this is really how I want to do this. I'm just trying to, like, I don't know. Just haven't been making many physical things. And I just want to, like, get back into it and just get a system for it, you know, where it's like, I always use these screws and I always use these parts and whatever. And it's a little boring, but I feel like that will help me with my, like, this problem I'm having where I get overwhelmed with, like, oh, which fasteners do I want? There's an infinite number of fasteners. Like, I think it would help me to just say, like, you know what? I'm just going to use the same fasteners for everything, for example. So where's that thing we made? This one. This one? Kyle, you're not going to like this. Protect your eyes. Protect your eyes. So we did this thing, and it wasn't too bad, actually. It was just, I think, a couple things. So let's only extrude this 2.5 millimeters for the whole body. Actually, there's one problem. I know, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So there is like a slight problem here with the way that I did this. With if we look at this, I'll probably close the windows, right? Those windows are all closed. Oh yeah, this is me searching for fasteners. Oh boy. No, keep the other window open. It's gone. We're never gonna find it. This guy? No. Anyway, those PCBs I was looking at, these holes are only 2 millimeters. And as I said, I just want to use 2.5 millimeter, or sorry, 3 millimeters fasteners for everything. Amazon. What? How did we find that thing before? It was like PCB breadboard. It was these things, right? So these holes in the corner are only 2 millimeters, and it looks like if I bored those out just from the center, they would mess up the power traces potentially. Maybe they wouldn't, but there's a big 3 millimeter hole right in the middle, so I could just use that instead. So we could redesign this so it just had those as support bars, but instead actually had the fasteners in the middle. How's that sound? Sounds great, right? Sounds like something who knew somebody who knew what they were doing. Sounds like they would say. So let's get rid of the extrude, I guess, right? The extrude, we're gonna break the extrude anyway. So we'll get the extrude out of here. Show me the sketch. So we're gonna reconsider this sketch. Because I think what we want to do is get rid of this. Actually, we probably need to get rid of this one, the one that's, oh boy. We basically just want, that's weird that it kept all the clones that we made. A little surprising. Okay, so what I'm going to propose is that we just have an additional dude in the middle. So we probably need to be able to see this body, right? So we want to locate based on these holes. So we want to create a point. How do we do that? I don't remember. Do we lose our setting? That was the project everything setting. No, it's on. How did we do that? Did it like that. Oh boy. Come on, just go right up here. I know you want to. Why does it do this? Who knows? Okay, well, let's ignore it for the moment. Does this actually look like it's in the middle of the circle? I think it is. I just don't understand why we can't draw up from there. But anyway, I think that's okay. So what do we want to do? Do we want to make those holes 2.75 so they're a little easier to thread through? Do we want to make this offset different? Kyle, what are we doing here? I think we want a hole here. So if we did 2.75, for example. Okay, is it that bad? What if I inverted it? Can I watch this? Okay, tell me what you think about this. Filters. Color correction. We multiply. Okay, you're gonna love this. How would you do this? Something like this. Instant dark mode. What do you think of that? Wait, oh no, I blew it. Oh man, I messed it up. I felt like we were doing great and then I messed it up. How's that? It's pretty good, right? Anybody in the future who watches this video for important learning needs is gonna love this. So how did we decide? How do we want to decide this? I guess just 6.75. And we'll say that our nubbin radius is 2 millimeters. These were thicker. These were 2.5, and they were thicker than what we had on the side. They need to be at least as thick as what the hole is, though. So then probably really... Don't we have an offset here? How did we determine this? Is it this? Should be negative 2.75 now. So that's going to be a thicker offset. Okay. So now that's good. And that's good. I think. So we just need to do the same thing here. 2.75. Yeesh. 2.75 and a 6.75. What do you think about that? It's pretty good. So these heights, we really want these to be, oh. That should really be 2.75. But it didn't do it from the center, which sucks. Just screw it from the bottom. I don't really know how to fix that. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that for just a minute while we do other stuff. Okay, so we have those. We have these. Now we need a bar that is a 2-point rectangle that is located. Oh wait, we have to have the points there. Man, how are we gonna... how do we do this? Okay. We actually need a point on this radius, not this radius. So... those have to go. But I can't delete them? Okay. So now we have a point there. And we have a point here. And now we can create a 2-point rectangle by going here Oh, this is so laggy. It's like it will only... What's your problem? We want this to go all the way to here. Oh, okay. Screw that up. Let's try again. Rectangle, 2-point rectangle. Mouse over this. Drag over to... Why won't you let me drag all the way over there? Okay. We'll just go this far. That's fine. And then we'll drag down to here. But we somehow lost that point. Oh, I see. We need to set a height. That's 2.75. So that's good because we want that anyway. So we're going to go all the way over here. Make that 2.75. And then now that is constrained in one axis but not in the other. We'll just ignore that for a minute. But I think that's basically what we want. These are going to be bars that just go across, and then these are the bars that are going to be 2.75, and they are going to be, they're going to do the thing. I don't know how we have a million constraints there. Don't know why. Don't know why. So now we're going to try to do the same thing we just did by starting here. Wait, we have extra. What are you? Get out of here. What are those? I don't want the line, I want the point. I can't delete that for inexplicable reasons. How about now? Okay. Great. Okay. So, yeah, we got those. We have those repeated. We didn't repeat these, but that's fine. This is now 2.75 thick. This is 2.75 thick. This is only 2.5 thick, which is a problem. We're going to try to draw a new friend here by locating here. I don't understand why it just doesn't let me drag to where I want to go. 2-point rectangle. Like, why does it just... Why? Why is there like a length, a maximum length in one direction? Well, whatever. We'll just go over here. We'll go over here. Oh, shoot. We were supposed to make those bigger. Oh, no. You should be 2.75. And you should be 6.75. And that made all the other ones bigger, so that's very good. Very good. And then we're going to create our 2-point rectangle. We're going here to here to here to here. Somehow we did lose this distance that we were supposed to have. That should be 2.75. Okay. And we're going to try the same thing up here. Here. To here. To here. To here. 2.75. This. These should be equal. Did I just break it? They should be equal to over constrained. So that already has a really making it mad. Okay. Let's try this one more time. This and this should be equal to this. Can I do that? So this sketch geometry is over constrained. It is. Why? I mean, other than the fact that there's a billion constraints on here, but okay, I'm gonna ignore that for a minute because I don't know what to do about it. So this is mostly correct. It's just this issue. Like, how are we gonna make this the right height? I don't know how to do that. We want the midpoint of this. It's like vertical midpoint. We want to be. How could we do this? Let's try. We can't even. So laggy, and I don't understand why. Like super non-responsive. We just want these to be the right height, you know? Just so they sit under those, but they don't need any holes in them. So they're almost fine. They just need to be 2.75. But when I do this, it's going to grow from the bottom, which is not correct. But I don't have anything to locate it against because I deleted the point that would let me do that. You know? Kind of weird. I mean, I don't really know what to do other than just draw a 2.75 millimeter circle there and use it. That seems weird, but I'm sure there's a proper way to do this. Life is yours. I had to make the screen dimmer because it was hurting Kyle's eyes. Maybe I made it too dim. I was sorting screws. You missed me sorting screws. It was very exciting. I got all of the thumbtacks out, which was good. Got a bunch of 3mm screws. That's what I was looking for. Very exciting. And now I think I made the display too dark. Let's give it a slight adjustment. All right. Make it. Why can't I type here? 50% multiplied by 50%. Does that work? A little bit brighter. Oh no, the camera. Okay. Life is yours. Are you actually going to go to school this week? Or are you going to continue to live life like a hooligan? That's not right. What's not a shortcut for a point? Okay, locate some points here, because I don't know what I'm doing. Create a rectangle. Here to here. Here to here. $2.75 is the width for that. Okay, so that's good. So now I just don't know what I'm doing, so we're just going to go through that same process. It seems very silly. I'm just positive there's a proper way to do this, but I don't know what that way is. 2.75 millimeters. Now make some more points. This is insane. There has to be a proper way to do this. Like a rectangle here to here to here to here. 2.75. You got a good night's sleep. Mobile security class. That sounds terrible. Okay, so now 2.75, 2.75. Everything's 2.75, right? Like our radiuses are 2.75. I guess the one thing that isn't 2.75 is our, like, the radius of this nubbin is only 2. So should we make that 2.75 just so every single measurement is 2.75? I mean, there's no reason to do that other than that way. That's it's one less number I have to think about. I don't think it matters. Okay. Actually, we should probably check and see, like on the pie, what is the size of what's the radius? What is the nubbin radius? Looks to be about 6.3. What did we say? 6.75? Ooh. I think that's more of a nubbin than we want. I think we actually only want 6. So those nubbins can be a little less nubbiny, I'm gonna say. So yeah, I think we're just gonna make these all 6. That should change all those. Okay. We have measurements all over the place, and this just looks like a nightmare. Most of this measurements say 2.75 though, so terrific. Okay, and now we're gonna try to extrude the stuff we actually want to extrude. Uh-oh. It didn't let me get the whole... Oh, because that stupid circle, it thinks it's a real circle. Oh, man. We don't actually want a circle there, is the thing. Let me just do this. Oops. I mean, I kind of just want to say what I don't want. How about that? I'll just say don't do this. And then don't do... which radius? Which radius is my radius? Man. This one. So what was the inner radius? That was weird that those were connected. That seems not good. It seems like there's a hole. What are you learning in mobile security class? Excuse me. Okay, how about this? And then we're gonna extrude this by 2.75. Maybe. And that's gonna give us this. Very nice, right? But quite skinny. And then we'll just add an additional 2.75 stacked on top of that. That is only where we only extrude the like the standoffs themselves, like this thing. There's just unquestionably a better, proper way to do this. No question. That's not right. That's not the right radius. We need this. Is this wrong too? I think this is actually correct. It's just this, in this case, we have a double. I don't know why I have a double actually, because that body's off. How did I even end up with that? Anyway, I think that's it. And then we want to take these to 5.5. Right? And so now if we do this, and then we want to combine all these bodies like this. And now we have this frame. What do you think of that? You know what? This is terrible. I just realized that this is not good. Not good. Oh, perfect. Sounds like not a good class. So this is not good because then this thing is just going to be mounted on these two things and it's going to wobble. Because obviously we do need the standoffs for the others, even if we don't. Even if we don't. Put screws in them. Right? We still need little standoffs. Man. I don't want to. It just means we do need little nubbies here. Right? Like we do need actual little... Oh, actually, also, I just realized a way simpler way I could have done this. Of course. So let's delete this. Let's delete this. Well, let's delete this. Can I? Well, I can't do one in the sketch. So don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Where's the sketch? Okay. So what do we need? We actually do need stupid circles here, right? And we need them to be 6. We don't really need them to be 6, but we're going to make them 6 just for consistency. And I think we can... just get rid of all this. And then those are just constrained to nothing, but hey, that's okay for the moment. So now, let's just take this, which is just going to be a nubbin without a screw hole, I guess. And we're going to do that create rectangular pattern. with these dimensions. So from here to here is the 3.1 inches, and from here to here is the 1.4. Oops. Is that right? I think that's correct. So the thing we actually want to do, I think, is just grab these. Oh, it's not going to let us. Lame. Should I have made that a separate sketch? Probably. Like, I probably should have done the screw, like the strut parts in one sketch, and the, whoa. Something's bad here. Like, there's a hole here that doesn't belong here. This hole. Can this go away? I guess I could have made it a construction line or something, but that hole is causing problems. We don't actually want that hole. It's where we want to be, but that's not the hole we want. We also don't want any of the points that were associated with that hole. Just causing grief. Is there a secret purple hole under there? I feel like there's a secret purple hole. Maybe that purple hole doesn't bother me. Okay, so the thing we want is this. Oops. This. I wish we could just get this whole enclosed area. I guess not. Okay. I mean, whatever. Yeah, it would just be easier probably if those were separate parts, but let's just do it like this. That's like a little worrisome. It makes it seem like this isn't fully enclosed here. Like there's something wrong here. Oh, there is. Look at that. That's a problem. So I need this to be equal to this full length. Really know how to do that. Like if I just want this to be equal, it's got to be geometry though. And this has a fillet, so that's not going to work. So how do I fix that? The circle can go away. What is this line? Oh, that's your measurement. Cool. You know, like how do I set this to the thing I want it to be? Do I just say, hey, all of you are 89.5? I don't think I can, because they... over constrain. I don't understand why that's true. Like that, we have a measurement there. I do coincident. I just want to say this needs to run into this, you know? Like I want it to, how do I properly constrain these unconstrained blue parts? Because it's a problem, because right here one of these is not full width. But I don't really know what the proper constraint to use is. So what's the right answer? Constrains the position of 2 points, or a point and a line, or a curve together. Constrains similar objects so that their sizes are identical. So like, can you be equal to this? So that actually did work. Kind of. It's just that there's nothing like fixed about it. But I'm very confused why I can't. Okay, maybe I can do that. Yeah, it over constrains it, and I don't know. I guess that's a driven dimension, so that's okay. But that doesn't look constrained. Anyway. Okay. So I believe we can now grab oh, can we do don't show points. I feel like it's still showing points, even though I said not to show points. Wow. Okay. I don't show the profile? What does that do? Oh, that's not good. Like, that's almost okay. It's just we don't want this. But, oh well. Let's manually deselect them, I guess, because I don't know what I'm doing. We probably should have, like, made that into a thing. Like, made these little dudes into a thing that we can reuse. And just say where they go. I think that's actually the business. And then we don't want that. Okay. So that was a lot of work just to make little nubbins. We decided we want to 2.75 this. So that gives us this thing. And then we also decided that we want to just grab our circles. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, you're definitely not supposed to have unconstrained things. I think you want all the lines to be black, not blue, but we're learning here. I accidentally have an edge after I already selected 100 things. Oh no. Can't actually tell. Don't be selected. Okay. You know, I don't know. I was thinking about this. There's like, the way I learn best, I think the way that I learn best is just by deciding to do something and then doing it and then learning as I go. And that works in a lot of contexts. Some contexts, like maybe Fusion 360 doesn't really work the best. Or I fear it doesn't work the best. But what else am I going to do? Read a book? Get it. I don't know why I get a million bodies from this, but I'm just going to bool them together. So I'm sure this is not the way to do this, but we have an object. So looks like an object, right? We got through holes where we went through holes. We got little standoffs. So let's take this thing. Send it to Kira. I don't know why I can't send it to Kira. Oh, 360 just crashed. Cool. Did I lose all that work? That would be awesome. Did I just lose all that? I think 360 autosaves pretty aggressively, but I guess we'll find out. Maybe this stream is about to end really abruptly. Yeah, auto recover. Let's do it. From 1 minute ago. Sounds great. Let's do it. Click a file to open. Open. Okay, we have our dude. Let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, like the little nubbiny guy. You know, that's probably the thing to do, right? I should have made the nubbins. Okay, here's what I think I should have done. I should have made the nubbins as their own thing. Then placed the nubbins where I needed them, and then used the hole function to put the holes in the nubbins. How's that sound? Is that a thing I should have done? It's just that the locations of the crossbars were based on that, but I guess I could have just figured out the center point locations and driven everything from that. It's probably like actually the way to do this. Okay, so if we do this and we do it low quality, I slice it. Give me like an hour and a half or something. About an hour. I think we should just do it. Sound good. Dan? One of my fans is not pleased with me. Get it? One of my fans? Whatever. Okay. Got an angry fan. Get some sick silent fans to stick in there. If we do that, should be able to save to removable. Eject. Okay. Print it. Okay, we're printing it. We really did. We did incredible work today. All these screws go together in some important way, right? Like these screws all matter somehow. Maybe they're number 6 or number 8 screws. Guess while we wait for that to start printing, I'm just gonna find some more screws. Why not? I want more of these. There's another one of this. Those appear to be the same threads. What are they? Why do I have them? Ben, I'm hand sorting screws from the bottom of my little screw drawer that I think have been jumbled for 25 years. Or yeah, maybe not quite that long, but at least 20 years. I went through and I sorted. I got all of the thumbtacks out that were in there, so that was important. And now I'm looking at these screws because they look fun. Is that a bigger screw? I don't think so. Might be. I think they all go with these. I found a million of a certain size nut in here that I didn't recognize, but I think they all go with these. I'm going to say they're number 6 or number 8 screws. That looks like the same thread. Right? Maybe? So, in other words, like a super productive Sunday night. Also, we're 3D printing a thing because I designed this very badly, designed this little bracket that I'm going to try to mount a Raspberry Pi to with these machine screws that I'm digging out. So, you know, it's all coming together. That's number 3. Well, okay, sorry, M3, and then number 6. Are these number 6? Possibly. This is serious stuff here. I am proud of the getting all the thumbtacks out because I don't get into this drawer very often. Every once in a while, I just like to stick my hand in this drawer and then get, 200 tiny puncture wounds from all the thumbtacks. So really is a boon to have all the thumbtacks out. There are all these slot head screws. Who wants that crap? Nobody. That's who. I mean, somebody probably does. I think there's more of these. In a less horrible drawer? Hard to say. Okay, that's off to a good start. Go over here. Oh no. Get tangled up with that Raspberry Pi. Yeah, we got some little maybe bed adhesion problems. But I think we'll be okay. I did print on the lowest quality because it's still just kind of a test. Okay, here's the. Now it's time for fun. Do these. Do these actually go with these washers? I just lost the washer. I just found the washer. Don't worry. I think they do. I must have had these for some project for some reason a very long time ago, and then tragically spilled everything. So you would think I have washers for these, but those washers don't really look like they go with. I mean, I guess a washer's a washer, as long as it has a hole in it. It's like I always say. It's like Life is Yours always says about bagels. Life is Yours, are you there? Or did you go to security class? Mobile security class. It's gone. He's long gone. Kyle's probably gone because the screen's too bright. Doing my best here. Oh yeah, that's true. I did switch screens. Is this too bright? Pretty bright. These are just too big. I mean, I guess I could continue to like remount the hole until these fit. Maybe they would. Just the heads are a little too big though. I mean, I probably actually could. But at a certain point, they're just so big that that I start shorting pins with the nuts. The main thing is this is like a comedy relief channel, and I say words like ream and nuts, and then Kyle loves it. And he uses his special LOL bot to make a clip. These words are all dedicated to you. Mildly suggestive, fastener-related terminology. I want a house. I think I'm going to buy a house next year. I don't actually want a house. I want a garage. I don't really want a garage. I just want a shop. And I just want to buy tools. And I just want to like settle into retirement now and just buy tools and maybe occasionally use the tools, but probably mostly just like clean the tools or use like one set of tools on another set of tools. I feel like I'm just ready for that. I think it's time. I want a machine shop. I want a wood shop. I want a digital fabrication, digital fabrication setup. Definitely want a metal lathe. I've made it 40 years with all my fingers. I think it's time we cut down on the number of fingers I have. I almost lost the washer. I don't know if I could stream my metal lathe. I think it'd be loud. Where am I gonna get money for this stuff? I don't want to do any dumb computer jobs anymore. I'm done with that crap. That doesn't sound good. Somebody followed me named Krusty the Sock. Thanks, Krusty the Sock, for the follow. It's a little gross. but thank you. I gotta get one of those things. I gotta get one of those things that's just a keychain kind of thing of threaded inserts so you can figure out what your fasteners are. I definitely do not have enough washers for all of these. But I have enough for all the long ones. So that's great. That's very good. These are good. These will be good for screwing 3D print parts together. Do these even fit? Are these the same thread? I think they are. Yes. Okay. Are there any more of these? Like that looks like it might be the thread. But it has a different head. I'm sure there's still so many 3mm screws in here. But now I feel like I've contaminated the 3mm drawer, probably with some smaller screws, because that looks like it's maybe 2.5. Or just something else entirely. Maybe it's a number 4 screw. I don't know, man. I don't think I want to do this for another hour while I wait for that print. You know, make some tea. Nice peppermint tea. Watch some machining videos on YouTube. Super into this person in Sweden that does tool restorations. So good. Such a good channel. Just watch YouTube together. I'm losing my focus. I can feel it. I can feel it happening. Okay. Got some more. I have so many. Why do I have so many thumbtacks? I have rivets. No, these are not. These are not useful. Storage drawers. One of them smells. Oh, gross. There's old heat shrink tube in here. It smells really gross. I don't know where to put any of this crap. Too many miscellaneous containers. I'm gonna say, let me do this. These some useful. Okay. So now, now the thing we have to do is find 6 identical 3mm screws. Should be no problem. I like these pan heads. Better way to do this? Maybe in here. It says it's only 2.9. Oh no. I think you measure the shaft length. So the way to do that is probably like this. So 4.66. So these are probably 5mm. You think? So 5mm seems okay. We just don't want the heads. We want Phillips. We want pan head. We want about 5mm length. These look these look great. I want these. These two. If we can find more of these, these are just my ideal screw. They couldn't be better. Can I get a beautiful close-up of this screw? Hang on. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that screw. Wait, I can hold it with this. Ben, look at this screw. So good. The curvature of the cap. It's like rounds over all the way. Beautiful. Can I find 6 of these perfect platonic ideal screws? The answer is already no, because this doesn't look like it's... Are those different sizes? Just different lengths. I think it's okay if they're slightly different lengths. This one appears to be a little smaller. Not as lengthy. Capped, the head is a slightly different shape too. I don't like the shape of the head as much. I don't like the cut of your jib. I'm going to set that one aside as a possible choice. See, these are pretty good, but they have washers on them. They have lock washers on them. Probably get those off, right? If we really wanted to. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just they're very tiny. It's the only problem. I'm having trouble finding more of these perfectly ideal screws. I found a number of their shorter cousins. In fact, maybe even another slightly shorter one. I dropped it. Ben, what are you working on? You're doing something very exciting? You had to calm yourself by watching some ASMR screw streams? Sounds pretty good. Packing? When are you actually moving? Is that actually going to happen? I thought you were bluffing. So we have 3 of these same screws. Oh my gosh. Packing might be the worst thing. Just like the worst thing you just have to do as a person. It's among the worst activities, I feel like. Like moving in general, it's pretty terrible. These are cute. Very short though. I don't think they're M3. You're right. So you're already struggling with space, and then now you have a nightmare of boxes everywhere. Just not good. It's an unpleasant experience. And then I always had the problem where as I pack, I'm like, okay, time to pare down while packing. But you can't. You can't like do a thing in addition to packing because packing is already a thing. It's so hard to do that. So then you end up just moving stuff you don't want because it's easier than sorting it. I did try to make an effort when I got here to pare down a lot of things. So. That really does look thinner, right? Like. That's all the same. Doesn't quite look like the threads match, you know? Those top 2 maybe, but the one on the side, I don't know. I think that one's an imposter. I think it's an imposter. I'll put it over here with these other maybes. Why am I doing this? I mean, in my mind, it was like, okay, there's going to be a million M3 screws in here, which, you know, there are. So I guess I was right. It's just that they're all different. So maybe not quite as useful as I thought, and some of these I just am not sure about. I mean, it really doesn't matter because I'm just gonna like try to cram them into some 3D prints. So as long as they're in the ballpark of the same. What I'll really do, I think, is I will I will vet for myself that I think this is the route that I want to go, and that I feel like these can kind of self-thread into the 3D prints, and then maybe I'll just order 1,000,000 in 3. Machine screws. So we only have 2 of the platonic ideal, but we have this whole little pile of the also rans. So maybe the also rans are about to become the heroes. Like those 2 clearly match, and those 2 clearly match. So maybe that's good enough. Maybe that's our selection. This cool sculpture. Do have an idea for a magnetic sculpture. I don't know quite how I'm going to do it, but I want to make a sculpture that has to exert effort to be in one piece. Like it has to concentrate, and then if you interrupt it, it'll fall apart. And it is a very thinly veiled metaphor for me. It's not even veiled. It's like whatever you call a metaphor that isn't veiled at all. Which at that point is probably not even a metaphor. It's just the thing. It's just the thing you're talking about. Okay. Look at this cool thing. I forgot I had it. I can pick up a screw all the way over there. That's not a screw, but you get the idea. What are we doing? Out of focus. That's how we're doing. That looks like the thing, right? Okay, Kyle, are you still there? Whoa. Oh, I'm here. No, we were checking out the 3D print, and it is printing. So we've got that going for us. So what's that? Do you still use the video police? Is that still a going concern? Is that thing in active use? Does it work? Look at this spudger. Because I was just thinking about your lol thing, and I don't want to fall. I mean, you do this to me all the time. You trick me like it's like a honeypot. It's like you come up with this thing that sounds a little bit hard, like not that hard, but a little bit hard, where it's like, I think I could do that. Or like where it's like, I don't think that'd be that hard. I think I could just do it. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do in like the next 7 minutes. I'm just gonna look at the video, please. And I just want to see if I can write the lol counter. We're not even gonna like. We won't do the clip thing, you know. I don't want to do that yet. I just want to. Oh, how do you do this? I don't want the magic code. I want to log in with an email. I'm gonna give you a JavaScript lesson that you don't want. I'll give you an unwanted JavaScript lesson. So the video police. So, because I think So you're telling me you just want to say if there's a lull happens, right? And anytime there's a lull, function main, you got it. I mean, you're pretty good. That's not, no one would actually ever write JavaScript like that, but I do sometimes. It's like a weird hybrid of C and JavaScript, but I've kind of started doing that sometimes. How does this work? I don't remember how this works. I mean, this gets called when we have a chat. Okay, watch this. If message to lower, how do you lower something in JavaScript? To lowercase is equal to lol. And I guess we really just want to say, you know, just so you can have what happened? How's this weird grayed out window working for you? Because it's kind of messing with my brain. Okay, so if you were to just type, it's necessary. Okay, if I turn this on, no, that was that different thing. If we type lol, does it work? Lol. Okay, so we have a lol detector. The thing I don't actually remember is like how you delete something. Okay, yes, we have a very important lol detector. Good. So what we want to do is have a lol log. So we want to like let the lol log is equal to this. Anytime there's a lol, we're going to push a timestamp. Do we get a timestamp? I don't know if you get a timestamp, actually. So we'll just use our own timestamp, I guess. Well, how do you do that in JavaScript? Is it datetime.now? Is that right? I don't even know what language I'm thinking about. Just want to know. I just want like the date time. Whatever. Date and time. Is it just date.now, something like that? I've been bouncing around with too many languages. I don't know. Okay, it's just date.now. Got it. I know we're going to get a lot of lols. We're just going to add the lol log and then we're going to call it a night. Okay, so anytime this happens, we want to do a lol log dot push. I don't even know what language this is. Date.now, right? So we're going to push to the lol log. Lol. Okay. We'll make that logging lol. Logging lol. Yes. Okay, so within 10 seconds. So what's the threshold? Like you have to, how many lols? Or you think it just counts as, I mean, there's a couple ways to do this. The way that I would imagine is that you could have a constant moving window of lols. This is going to be a little bit different than you're proposing, is we will just have a continuous 10-second window of lulls. And so we would do that like this with a set interval. We do this in a this would be console.log log.length. I haven't written any JavaScript for a while. Is it length? Let's just set it. So like every 10 seconds, we want to log, basically. And then we want to filter the log. And if there's anything in the log that is older, so we need to like filter the array. So JavaScript array filter. Do we do that with map, or is there like a proper filter now? I think we can do this now. So yeah. So we want to then say that log is going to be equal to, yeah. So we're going to console.log the log. Let's start it with like every 5 seconds. How about every 5 seconds? And then we want to say that the log is equal to log.filter. And we need to say that timestamp timestamp is less than, timestamp is greater than date.now minus 500 milliseconds. So that would be 5 seconds ago. So we want to be sure that we're greater than that, and it means we're still good. And then we will console.log the log. So this should filter out every 5 seconds. This will like give us how many lols we've had in the last 5 seconds. Where that's log. That's a different word. So we had 3 lols there, but when we run it again, those lols should be old. So they got filtered, and then we only had 0 lols. So that is a way to say, like, within a window, whatever the window is, the lol timeout, say it's 10. So how many lols do you need within 10 seconds? How many lols do you need to decide that something's funny? Like, what is the threshold? So if you say 3 lols in 10 seconds, that's enough to make a clip? So if log.length is greater than the lol threshold, sure, you'd need to be able to configure. Then we're gonna say like console.log make a clip. So if I just did a single lol, then that's only 1 lol, and nobody cares about it, and in 5 seconds, it'll be thrown away. It's thrown away. 10 seconds, because of the lol timeout. So if we lol we all law, and we law 3 times within 10 seconds, then it should... Oh, I broke it. Oh, I said greater than instead of greater than or equal to. Ha 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 ha. Blew it. Blew it. Fall. 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 Make a clip. Okay. So then you want to know, you want 20 seconds prior to the first lull, which you would always assume to be the 0th lull, because we're pushing, because push would be on the end. So the 0th lull should always be the oldest lull. Right? So this would be the lull log 0 minus, so what does date now actually give us? Is that a number of milliseconds? So minus 20 seconds. Okay. But then you want to be sure that you're not going to like accidentally trigger more lulls, you know? Oh, that's true. I forgot. Aren't their timestamps weird? We don't know the timestamp. Okay, that's our problem here. We don't actually know the timestamp of the video, right? Because we don't even know the timestamp of the... That's a challenge. How would we know that? How would we know that? Maybe somewhere in here we can know the... there must be, right? Because we made a thing that's like, how long has the video been on? I think you need another API for that. I think you can't get that just from the chat API. Shoot. And you have this real problem where there's a disconnect between, you know, whatever my timestamp time is versus whatever the timestamp of the video is. And that part is actually hard. Or is annoying at least. And then when we make a clip, we want to empty the lull log. Like so. And then you'd really want to kind of say, like, the last... Like the lull clip time, don't make a clip within a minute. Like if you've made a clip before, don't make another one for another minute. Yeah, the clip time's a problem. That's like actually hard, I think, unfortunately. Let's see. Look at our beautiful... Wait, wrong thing, where is it? It's working. Well, that's what I'm saying though, is I don't know... I don't have that info. Like I don't know anything about the clip. Is this weird? It's like there's two me's. Here's me, and then there's me from here. It's like the Spider-Man meme. Should I try it? I think that's forbidden. I'm only doing this because they added undo to OBS. Okay, can I do this? How am I gonna do this? Okay, hang on. Okay, that's not that way, this way, right? I gotta switch sides. We gotta switch this side to over here. Okay. I'm ruining this layout. Okay. So for here. Okay, here. Why do I look so weird in profile? Okay. Almost. Wow. I did it. I did it. I did it. Wait, I got a lull. Wait, did I get 2 more lulls? If I get 2 more lulls. Wait, I misspelled lull. Did we get it? Did we trigger the lull bot? We made a clip. Okay, we did it. So yeah, so here's the problem. I don't know anything about the timestamp of the video, I don't think. And that's a problem. So if, okay, first of all, if log.length is equal to 0, we can just return, right? We don't care. Could like stick my, I want to try like stick my head into my mouth. I don't know. Okay. I've ruined this layout. How many undos do you think I get? Okay, that was not a bad number of undos. Great. That was the wrong thing. Yeah, Friday Night Typhoon, it's true. Okay, so. Yeah, wait, I just don't think we know anything about the video in the chat, dude. Right? So, unfortunately, I think that actually really sucks because I don't think there's any information about the video in. Yeah. Wait, do what? You wanted to control your mouse and do Alt X? That should just control your body. How could we do this? So it's whatever the thing does, like whatever that thing does. So Twitch API. We know how to do this? I don't think we've done this before. We can get a clip. Can we create a clip? Clip. Can you create a clip? I don't know. I don't see. I wonder if you can create a clip. Am I missing it? Is it right before my eyes somehow? You're curious about their creates clips? Okay. Maybe it's a pub sub thing? Something? Oh, this. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, I was already halfway into typing Google. Okay, there's a webhook. Create clip. Okay, that could be easy. Where's the documentation for it? Webhooks. Docs. Webhooks. Well, where is it? That's Twitch API. Is that in PubSub land? No, PubSub was its own thing. What's that other new thing? The other thing that isn't, it's Event Sub, but there's no webhooks for that, right? Isn't that the dumb thing? But that's subscription. So wait, it clearly said create clip. There it is. Okay. So how does it work? Do we do anything to authorize you? I don't think we do, right? We're just anonymously in chat. So we don't actually know anything about the channel yet. And this does require authorization. It does require an OAuth. But I guess it could like creates a clip programmatically, returns the ID and an edit URL. Clip creation takes time. We recommend that you query get clips with the clip ID, etc., etc. Has a global rate limit. So it does require authorizations, which we're not doing at all now, right? We're doing like total no auth. When the API is called, otherwise a delay is added before the clip's captured to account for the brief delay between the broadcaster stream and the user experience. Okay. So really the only required parameter is the thing. So you just say like, create a clip. So the issue though is it's a post, which is a little annoying. So it's not like I could just put a link in chat. It has to be a post. And it has to have auth. We've definitely done that for other stuff. It's just a hassle. So we have to do the OS stuff, but there is a way to do that all client side, right? Isn't there like a really dumb way to do authentication that can stay getting tokens? Your app does not use a server, such as a client-side JavaScript app mobile. This approach does not require a server that must make API requests. So it's this implicit code flow. That's for a user access token or an ID token with the implicit code flow. So there's OIDC or OAuth. I don't remember how to do this. Yeah, we have to do this thing. So, Kyle, I don't think this could be the police because I don't think it could be a. I think this can't be part of the police because I don't think it could just live in a OBS window. I think it would have to be like the buddy cop. Like I think it would have to be another thing that you ran in your browser, maybe. So who do we have to authenticate as though? Like, do you have to be the broadcaster, or can you be? Like, what I'm not sure is if the broadcaster has to be the one, or if it can be anybody. It does say that there's a clips edit required scope. So anyway, basically, it would be like you would have a web page open, and then in that web page, you would click once, and it would do the authentication thing, and then it would be able to do the thing. Okay, well, I think we have to table that. I don't want to get into that tonight. But it is possible. I just think it can't be the police. I think we have to make a new thing called Buddy Cop. And the Buddy Cop would run, you would just have a browser window open for the Buddy Cop. And then I guess if we do that, you could talk to the police also and like control the stream manually with your own control panel. That'd be outrageous. But yeah, something like that. Anyway, not going to do it tonight. Not doing it tonight. We'll do it another time. Can we just do this though? Since Life is Yours insists that he's the inventor of this and that I'm breaking the law by doing it. How can we get here? Here, focus. Bald spots on my head or on my eye? Check both eyes. I don't have those luxurious eyelashes that Life is Yours has. Pretty jealous of that. So extravagant. It's like I have a little tiny pet version of myself on my shoulder. It's like I got a little buddy. Who's that little buddy on my shoulder? It's like a little angel on this shoulder, and there's a little devil on the other shoulder. But they're actually both the same. They're just both the same. Should I? Yeah, we could do a beauty stream. Can I do this? And then like, do one of these? Nope. Wait. Oh no. Cancel. I think I can't add a filter here, right? Doesn't this cause problems? Whoa. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, I probably can't do the thing. That's too bad. What does this do? That's horrifying. Okay, never mind. Guess I can't do the thing. Lame. Lame. Looks like you should be able to do that, though. I don't have any makeup. I do have some watercolors. I could just watercolor my face. Can I do that? Oh, hi, it's me. Look, it's you. Can you see yourself? Focus. There we go. How's that? Ah, Kyle! Ah! Ah! Okay, this is enough. This is enough of this. I apologize for that a little bit. Okay, it's pretty Kubrick-esque. That thing. That thing doesn't look right. We did it 5.5 tall total. Didn't we do 2 point? I think I made it too thick, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Kyle, Ben, life is yours. Thanks for joining me. We sorted from screws, and yeah, we did it. Okay. Have a lovely evening. See you next time. Goodbye.